Hey, what's up, guys? So I wanted to talk about Sci-Fi's new show, Nightflyers. It's going to start this Sunday at 10 p.m. tomorrow. I did just see that you can stream the first two episodes now off the website if you want to get a jump start on it. So for those who don't know, Nightflyers is based off a George R.R. Martin novella by the same name. Yep, that George R.R. Martin of Game of Thrones fame. And I just recently went to see George live in Jersey City a couple weeks ago. He's at the historic Lowe's Theater. He's out promoting his new book, Fire and Blood. It's just a history of the Targaryens from Song of Ice and Fire. I'm reading it now. I'm really enjoying it. I recommend it to anybody who's a fan of the series, and not to just sleep on it or protest it because it's not Winds of Winter. But during the talk, and the reason for this video is during it he promoted the upcoming show Nightflyers. He was being a good sport and he's saying nice things, but he kind of hinted not to get your hopes up. First of all, they called George out of the blue and just told him we're making the show. To his surprise, he had no input or idea that it was going to happen. And then he found out later that he sold the television rights to the book in the 80s, so he couldn't tell them no. So to me, right away, that's a red flag. It seems they threw this show together because they knew people will watch it if George's name is attached to it. And this also shows it's not a passion project for Martin. He had no input into it, and then since it was foisted on him, he couldn't make much time to go help work on the show because he already has a super busy schedule. So he can't be a writer. He can't stop and on the set to give advice. And it seems like the only thing he was really able to do was to make some promos for it. Like I said, he is being a good sport and he is promoting it though. And well, the first real clue it's going to suck that it's on the Sci-Fi channel. I don't know what it is about the shows on that channel that they just have that B movie straight to DVD quality. They're melodramatic and they're usually filled with a bunch of just cringy cliches that you see in every movie. But other than that, the next thing that got me, George is skeptical because in his story there's 8 scientists. They're researching an ancient alien race, and by the end of the story most of them are dead. So he said to the producer, he's like, I don't know how you're going to do it. It's going to be a very short series. But the show is going to be 10 episodes, and to do this, the producers expanded the story so that the crew is also filled with people that are looking for an alternative place to live, to start a new colony. So to me, that's another red flag. They're just adding a bunch of characters to keep the show going as long as they can, and to squeeze everything out of the novella, i.e. it's a money grab. So, and also adding a big cast, it just ruins the atmosphere that the book created in the first place. It's just not as scary when you have a big ass crew on the ship, in my opinion. But again, this is all just my opinion. I did watch the first half of the first episode. So far, it seems like I'm right on what I'm saying, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep watching. Hopefully, it gets better. But let me know what you guys think if you're gonna be watching. If you agree with me, if you think I'm full of shit. But that's it. I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. That's all. I'll see you guys later. Bye.